Hi everybody, SuzyQue here and welcome to QueAquatics and Exotics. And it's another amazing Sunday evening and I am sitting by the pond. And I would love to connect with some of my fish keeping friends. So I don't know if this went out on my channel. I'm hoping it did. But I'll wait for somebody to, well, I guess it's not, I don't see it. But I see it on Google Hangout, so I'm going to act as if it is on YouTube. Because last time I didn't think it was on YouTube. It was on YouTube. I really got to get better at this, starting it. But today I want to talk about all the work that I've been doing. Oh, look at that.
Thanks for checking out my channel. Look at
Oh, look at I'm live now. Let's see if we pop chat out. Aquatics, yes, you are first. Hi, JH. Daryl Deemer, what's going on? I cannot wait for Aquatic Experience. Somebody said Aquatics Experience was going to be their last year. I'm curious. Any of graphics, what's up? Fountains Aquatics, hey, Science Gal, what's going on? Unfiltered Aquarist. Oh, Scott, thank you. Yeah, he's saying hit that like button already. Nice. Chewy LTD, what's going on? Hello. And Denny's Fish Tanks, here we come. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, Susan from SLC Aquatics is lurking at choir rehearsal. Woo! I think you're gonna. I'd rather hear you sing. That's for sure, because I've heard you sing, and you sing amazing. The pond looks so pretty. Thank you, JH. I've really been putting a lot of work into it, and I just finished the bridge. What a funny story with that bridge and Home Depot. What? And it says YouTube's okay for me. Hello, everybody. Oh, great. Thank you, Ken. You have 3 monitors going, catching all the live streams. Oh, that's hysterical. That's hysterical. Select pack. Sup, Funk? Oh, Funk just ended. I missed it. I was so trying to connect and I was having a hard time. Holly Gibbs, first live. Welcome, Holly. 15 on, 8 likes. Hit that like button. Madfish Diva, what's going on? Rounded Rob. Everybody's saying hey, Thirsty Rabbit, thanks to you. Big day from down under. What's going on today in your world there, Thirsty? Hard, I don't know if you want me to call you Thirsty or he. Okay, Scott's going to be lurking. Thirsty in the house. Thank you so much, Science Gal. I've been having so many challenges. If you've seen some of my videos, and some of the videos I can't even record because I'm usually saying 4-letter words, and the one time I smashed my thumb, but I think I'm getting it dialed in. But what I did notice is I have been spending so much time in getting my pond up and running that I have not put any of my summer tub fish out. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that tonight. I really want to know what you guys are using for your summer tub fish. And then I heard Greg, I think Greg Jones said he was going to bring all his fish out from the aquarium, from his fish room, because he's redoing it, and bring them all out. Now, granted, he's got a greenhouse, so he's probably got milder conditions. But I was thinking about doing that with most of my fish. Like bringing them outside. Well, not the red devil. I don't think that would work well. But I have some mini ponds up and running. I just haven't stocked them with anything yet because I've been so concentrating on getting the pond filter working, getting the pond. And even now, there's like this layer of sludge on the bottom. And somebody said that there's actual vacuum for that. So I was going to try my wet vac, but then I thought, okay, every 3 gallons, I'd have to dump it out. I'm not sure about that. Let's see what we got. But thank you. I appreciate that that pond looks good. Thank you. No need for 3 monitors. Just tell them all to come here. Select, you're so funny. So funny. Lumpy Dog's into house. What's going on, Lumpy? Who's going on, Grumpy? I'll be listening while I cook. Oh, I hope you're cooking something good. Because I am still eating with a spoon. I've been on a liquid diet for 3 weeks, and I cannot wait to really start chewing food again. It's coming. It's coming. Maybe another week or so. Pond is a 4-letter word. In more ways than one. That is so true, Select. Angela's in the house. Hi, Angela. I love your live streams. Well, thank you. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much. I sent Greg Jones some wild guppies for his grow-out tubs in his greenhouse. Oh, that's awesome, JH. I'd be loving to see them. I've seen you catch them outside. I've seen you go out, and I'd love watching you do that. Absolutely love watching you do that. I would like to collect sometime, too, even if it's right here in Pennsylvania. Just get my fishing license. I'd love to go with my local fish club and go collecting. I want to see what that's like. You guys make it look so much fun, so exciting. Sludge is good. Leave it. Ow. Well, I'm going to actually take your word for it, because I kind of think with if mom, am I saying that right? Mom is good for my tanks and my fry. And I do see the goldfish like really picking at that. I'm thinking, is it like a pond version of mom? I don't even, am I saying that right? Mom. Crystal's in the house. Hey, Crystal. Rob93, drop that like. Thank you, Rob. Chewy says, love the fact that you are growing lettuce with aquaponics. Way to try strawberries for my friends. Grew some inside with the aquaponics system. Yes. I have 3 different summer tubs that I'm using strictly for aquaponics. Well, not strictly, because obviously for aquaponics, I'm going to have my fish in there or turtles. But I'm growing aquaponics. I've got about 5 or 6 different kinds of lettuces. I've got some herbs and spices going. And I want to try a couple more things in the aquaponics, because first of all, having 6 tortoises, they eat a lot of lettuce, so it's just so much easier to pick off different leaves and feed my babies all the time than going to the market. And even though it's, like a farmer's market, I don't know if they sprayed something on them. I know it's in my yard. It's just a lot of mosquitoes. Benoxky tanks. Hi guys. Quantum Stars Aquatics. Hey, SuzyQue. Hey, Quantum. I like your logo. That's pretty cool looking. Just put in koi pond battling new pond syndrome. Oh, I did that last year, new pond syndrome. But right after I put my koi in, and it was right during the new pond syndrome, and it was kind of still growing green. There was a Facebook post for some free goldfish. And I was just so excited. I'm thinking might have been a bio overload, but I brought them in. But an advantage I had last year with my pond for the first year, because there's always advantages even to the worst thing that's going on, is my pond leaked out water at least 50 to 60 gallons almost every day. So it's almost like I was doing daily water changes. So although my water bill was extremely high, it was a pain to figure out, is it evaporation or is it a water leak? But once I realized, okay, it is leaking, I narrowed down the area. It was near my waterfall or in my waterfall. But because I was doing these water changes or putting new water in my pond every day, it was almost like water changes. My new pond syndrome, it just was like non-existent at that point. So something that was so frustrating and horrible to try to figure out worked out to be really good with the fish. But this year, now that I've restructured the waterfall, there is no leakage. And I could see a huge difference in the water clarity. It was so much clearer last year. Am I going to pump out 100 gallons here and there to do water changes? Probably not. I'm going to probably count on the rainwater just to add fresh rainwater, but time will tell. We're still in the beginning of June, so. But yes, that new pond syndrome is very frustrating, especially after you've done all that work to get it going. See here. Oh my gosh, the chat just jumped. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. Oh, Funky Funk, I missed your stream. I have to watch the replay. You guys make me laugh out loud, let me tell you. Dan Slee's in the house, Fun Fishology. I'm late, but what a gorgeous pond. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm not sure if I skipped back up. I don't know how this just keeps skipping. My old lady burns water. I do all the cooking. Yeah, I'm one of those that burns water. I cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 30 years with my 4 kids, and I'm done. I'm done. John feeds me. He's really good that way. Thank you, Johnny Bag of Donuts. So if you see him in the chat, Johnny Bag of Donuts, that's my fiance. And he's at his apartment. He was going to stay for the live stream. I was going to interview him or talk to him, but he had to go. And he feeds me all the time. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Crystal saying hello, everybody. Hello, Joseph. Got a fountain. Hey, Fish Tank Barn. Let Go Whispers in the house. What's up? It ain't easy being easy. Melvin, I didn't see Melvin. Did he join in? Hey, Melvin. I think I missed your hello. Attention, Funky Funk says, attention. If you have not done so, please hit that big fat like button and show Q our appreciation. You're so adorable. Oh my gosh. So adorable. So, okay, it just jumped again. So I don't know who's all coming in. I really want somebody to sit here and help me right here and help me with the chat so they could read the chat. Science Gal says, been leaving a little more sludge and a few more leaves than normal. That's what I think I'm going to start doing this year. And I do have 3 sliders in my pond, and they're all about 8 inches. They're only about 8 years old. And I think they're big enough to live outside all year. So I think in order for them to do that, and let me tell you where they've been living. Oh my gosh, it is so adorable. I don't know if you saw my last year's video where I made a hide for my koi. It's almost like the bottom 2 tiers. I had built this plastic light diffuser, and I individually tied plastic plants to almost every 3rd hole in this light diffuser. And then I put it over the 2nd to highest. And so the koi could go underneath there and hide from herons or anything, or any birds or predators. But as soon as I put the turtles in the pond, that's what that's what they took over. And I've got GoPro footage of them all. They're all in there, under there. The koi don't even get to use their hide anymore. It's now the turtle heaven. That's what I call it, the turtle haven. Nice shrimp start. Oh, shirt. Oh, yeah, man. She is a girl. Let me tell you. So I document my hobby on YouTube. I am a novice. You guys know this because you know me. I'm learning as I go, and I'm sharing my experience. But when I watch Miss Jinx, otherwise known as Rachel O'Leary, she just is so knowledgeable. Or I watch these, so many channels, like King of Queen. He is so educated in the fish that he has. And I could go on and on and on with the people that are very experienced and have know-how. That is not what I do on my channel. This is more like, here's what I'm doing. And I see you guys comment like, ooh, you might not want to do that. I get that a lot. And I'm able to learn and grow, which I love. I absolutely love. I started this channel so I could document my journey. And this has been one of the most fascinating adventurous journeys. And who would have think by getting a fish tank that it would have opened these doors like this? Like, and I'm talking exploded, opened these doors to my learning, my fascination, and in a kind of a slang way, it keeps me out of the streets. And I need to be out of the streets. I got, so did you see that? I got a bullfrog. He just jumped. So yes, I love Rachel O'Leary. She is knowledgeable. But I don't think you have to be knowledgeable to enjoy the hobby. As long as you keep those, what do you call them? I don't know. I call them the fish police. They're like very rude Facebook people or very rude people that don't really, they're not very helpful. They're not helpful if you're learning. They're real like rude, mean. Yeah, I don't like them. But you guys, what I consider my fish fam, are awesome. Even when I'm doing something wrong, you tell me there's better ways to do it, or there's a different way to do it, or you did it this way. Like, it's so nice. Nobody, yeah, you guys don't call me names. Well, I had a couple trolls that were pretty rude, but you guys are awesome, and you are my support. And I absolutely love this hobby. I can't even. Andrew, hello. I'm not sure who Andrew is. Did I miss Andrew? Let's see. I'm far behind. Hit that like button. Congrats to Q. Oh, she hit 1.1. I am so blown away. So blown away that, like, getting 100 subscribers is amazing. 100 people that sub to your channel, that hopefully watch your videos. And I can't even tell you how long it took me to get 100 subscribers. Because it was a long time. It was a lot of work, and it was still fun. But this last 100, wow, it's just like amazing. I am just blown away by that. Absolutely blown away. We got hi Andrew, hi Diego. Everyone see Lacey's upgrade on her pond? Oh man, Lacey's pond looks amazing. Doesn't it? It looks amazing. She is collecting rocks. She's got some amazing rocks that she's collecting. I don't think she's had to buy any rocks yet. And that's good. I was just digging up a little hole in the front and started throwing rocks to the side. And I live between a canal and a river, and you would think I'd have tons of river rock. There's nowhere near enough for my pond. Nowhere near enough. So her pond is looking amazing. Oh, hi, Lacey. I see you now. Hey, Lacey. Fish Keeping Jamaica. What did you say? Fish keepers are like the stock market. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. No, $0 on rocks. Good for you. Good for you. I was picking them up on Craigslist, side of the road, all over the place. And I ended up, I broke down, well, I didn't break down first. My honey bought me a ton of flat rock. Amazing. Now, guess what? My brother, John, I have two brothers. Brother John lives on a stone quarry with blue slate. And he said, I can come up and get it. And he lives about 4 hours away. Hop Bottom, Pennsylvania. Hop Bottom, Pennsylvania. And I don't know. If you're mining for slate, there's a whole lot of snakes up there. And I don't know enough about snakes to know which are poisonous and which are venomous. Is that the word, venomous? I don't know enough about snakes that I'd want to start picking up rock and destroy their home, and they get defensive and, let me know it. So, and he's not in a physical position where he could actually help me get them. But there's a rock quarry, Lacey, in Pennsylvania. If you're here, I'll go up with you. If I have somebody else with me, I've got all the muscle in the world to, try something. But on my own, I'm a little nervous. Quantum Star, wow, Q, I love your ponds. They're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. But I need help in what I should stock with fish. So I have my goldfish and my koi in this pond, but I want to bring out, I was thinking my Dalmatian platies, the red-tailed Dalmatian platies. They did very well last year, and I was able to sell a whole lot of them to my local fish club and my local fish store. So I was thinking about paradise fish. But I wasn't sure if it gets too warm out here in Pennsylvania for paradise fish. But I'm thinking about bringing out a pair of paradise fish and see if I can get some fry. What else? I have a whole lot in there that I want to bring out. Got angelfish. I don't think Pennsylvania is a good place to have angelfish outside. Which Chewy said, White Cloud Mountain Minnows. Yes, I have some White Cloud Mountain Minnows. I think I have a mix. I have like some golden fin ones. They're really pretty. White Cloud Mountain Minnows. I'm going to bring them out. It's not too cold at night for those. That's perfect choice. I do have some wild guppies that would probably end up as food if I brought them out. So I don't. If I do have some mosquito fish in this pond. They overwintered, and they just came back. I didn't bring them inside, and I got a whole pond full of mosquito fish, which is awesome. I did go to the bait store and get some minnows. These goldfish in here, which they're like pets, although some of them are like feeder fish, but they're like pets. The turtles can't catch them. They just can't catch them. But when I put minnows in there, they seem to have no problem catching them. So I think that, but I'm not talking about for feeder fish. I'm talking about like for summer tubbing. We got the white cloud minnows, red-tailed platies. Trying to think, I'm gonna have to go through my fish room because I really like Greg's idea of just pulling everything out and really cleaning up, and that would be my chance to. And he's gonna help me structure my new fish room. I just have to be willing to do the work, and it's really backbreaking. And right now, I'm having so much fun with my ponds. Aquamate says he's laughing at something. Fun fishology. I think the stock market reference maybe just means that, oh, it has its ups and its downs, its views, whatnot. But you hang in there and it may get better if you don't panic and quit when it's down. That fun fishology is so true. Like, if you're not enjoying the ride, this might not be the right venue for you, because there are some, not only the ups and downs with, okay, most of my subscribers aren't the ones that are my viewers. And some of my viewers are trolls. So not only are there ups and downs, there's some very rude people out there, but don't give up. Don't give up. And it's the same with the fish keeping. Like, I lost a whole tank of fish about a year ago, and I was like, my heart was broken. I know they're fish, but my heart was broken. I was like, say, forget this. That's what I was going to say, because, you know, kind of try to keep it family friendly, because I got nephews out there. Hi, Nathan. You're watching, Nathan. Hey. So I got to make sure that I keep it friendly. But I was like, forget this. You know, this is too hard, too heartbreaking, but I didn't. So I think you hit the nail on the head, fun fishology. You just don't give up. Hang in there. Keep working on the content. Keep working on the videos. I am kind of taking like Scott's lead. He's really working on cinematics. I don't do cinematics very well. Mine are more vlog styles. Like, this is what I did this week. This is what I'm doing. But I'm really working at the camera. I'm really working at editing. I'm really working at, so there's not a whole lot of even though sometimes there are. But I'm just not giving up. I'm going to keep on going because I'm enjoying the ride. I'm absolutely enjoying the ride. Lacey, how's those Oscars doing? If the mosquito fish did good, then fathead minnows should do just fine. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I think my fathead minnows, though, get eaten faster than they can multiply. So I was thinking about putting some fathead minnows over here in this pond with the smaller turtles. The smaller turtles actually wait for pellets. It's like, and then once in a while I'll give them some crickets, but they're not real hunters yet. They're just so little. You can eat that Oscar now. Wait, what? Wait, what? I missed that. Lacey, can you eat that Oscar now? Oh, I know he's kidding, because check out my brown algae video. Yeah. That was a good video. Huge. Large fish make great meals. Oh, let me tell you, I was cleaning out my red devil's tank, and of course, she or he tries to bite me. And I thought about dinner. She's getting pretty big, and I don't I don't have real large fish. She's probably my biggest. Well, next to my Oscar, she looks about the same now. But I was really thinking about showing her. I think Scott said he was going to be in charge of one of the a fish contest coming up in one of the venues. I got to double check, but I've never shown anything. And I think they have to be a certain size. And this, I guess she's the size of my hand. So I don't know if she's the right size or not. But no, I'm not going to eat her for dinner. Mollies and swordtails. Okay, so I will do my swordtails if the temps are high enough. Maybe I'll wait another couple weeks because I think it gets pretty cool at night still. Nathan said, hi, Aunt Sue. Oh, and hi, Devin. Devin's graduating. My nephew's graduating in a couple days. How awesome is that? Graduating high school. But I'm so glad Nathan is watching. Hi, Nathan. That is so way cool. I have 2 huge fathead minnows left, and I think I'm going to go grow some more out. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. But we eat our natives like barramundi and kangaroos. Do you eat kangaroos? Is it good? Is it like, I bet you it's similar to like us eating deer, huh? Oh, I never even thought of that because I've never really seen a kangaroo in real life. I still edit on my phone and no idea what I'm doing half the time. I always enjoy my content. Science Gal, I love your content. I think it is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And I would like to know you guys have these amazing intros. Like, how do you come up with those ideas? What was the one I was watching where it was like 2-second clips of funny faces and dancing? Lacey, I think it was yours, Lacey's. I was like, oh, that is so cool. And of course, Cop makes some amazing, bizarre intros. Mine is just dum, 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 dum. It's very, basic, simple. Encouragement sweetens labor. Devin asks if I'm going to graduation. Dude, I would not miss this for the world. Uncle John and I will be there. Yes. Of course we're going to your graduation. High school? Yeah. Oh, SuzyQue, you're so funny, NY Gold. You're so funny. I love your goldfish. I don't even know. What are you going to do with all those fry? Do you sell them to your local fish store? Do you take them to your local club? You have so many goldfish fry. That is so awesome. Let's see here. Cop is hilarious. Yes, he is. Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't know. I think Thirsty had to leave. I'm really curious what kangaroo tastes like. Really curious. Not curious enough to try it, but I'm curious enough. So some of the goldfish you sell at the auction at the club, yeah, that's I just did some of that. At first I was really worried because, I raised them up for 6 or 8 months before I took them because I wanted to make sure they were going to live. And when I was taking them, I felt almost like I was betraying them. I felt horrible. I felt like I was whatever. And then when the auction started, I was like, wow, this is pretty fun. I kind of got caught up in it. And then at the end of the night, when I heard my fish sold for like $50 some, I was like, wait, what? I'm going to go home and I'm going to breed more fish. And most of those was from my last year's summer tubbing. So I think I'm going to do the minnows, the platies, the swordtails. I think I'm going to try the paradise fish. I don't know how they would do outside. I do have some blue Japan guppies or endlers. And they're real beautiful blue, but I don't cull any of them. So I don't know I think I kind of ruined the line. So now they're just endlers. And just endlers are beautiful to me. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I might do some of the endlers. Oh, and I bought a guppy pair from the big auction at Bucks County Aquarium Society. So they're definitely coming out by themselves. Maybe not by themselves, but they'll be the only live bearers. outside. And I have 1, 2, 3. I think I have 4 summer tubs out here. And John just helped me dig a brand new summer tub for the front yard. I'm very excited about that. Like, what? It is going to be awesome. He got it. He picked it up at a, he doesn't like trash picking. Somebody gave it to him that they were going to throw out in trash. Me, I call it trash picking, but anyway. And he brought it here, and there had a couple cracks in it, so we siliconed them just to see if they would work. So hopefully they will work. Oh, there's Boehner Butt in the background. Hi, Butt. That's Boehner Butt. That's our American Bulldog. She's a sweetie, aren't you, baby, with a new collar. I love the puppy. Love my puppy, a.k.a. Lumpy Cat. Devin says he's got my tickets. Let me know if you need anything. It's very important to me that you make it. Devin, we're not going to miss it. You're graduating. Are you kidding? It's like oh, look at Bob. You see her? Let me see if I can get her. Oh, Bob. You see her? Look at the camera with your new collar. She's not going to look up. There she is. She's not going to look up. She's so funny. I think we're back on. Yes, Devin, I'm absolutely going. Went to the Koi and Goldfish show. Oh, I can't wait to see that video. Oh, Madfish, I cannot wait to see that video because I've always wanted to go to a koi show or a goldfish show. So that would be awesome. And Thirsty says, I live on the coastal town now, but spent all my life in the bush. Roo is nice. I guess that's short for kangaroo. But if eating for the first time, you have a little to get to build up to, as you know, to give you runs. It gives you the runs? Yeah, you're going to have to work up to that. That's like sugar-free food or kind of like gives you the runs. You got to work your way up into eating something that's good. But you can hold it in. Yeah, I can't wait to see that, Madfish. So excited. Gary Hayter. I think Gary Hayter came to the Bucks County Aquarium Society and spoke. What a name, Gary Hayter. They're all doing pond tours next month. I may go. Oh, I don't blame you, Madfish. I don't blame you at all. That'd be awesome. Lumpy Dog, put the Japan Blue Endlers that you would call in the tubs. Oh, that's a great idea. That is a great idea, Lumpy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into my Endler tank and get anything and everything that I would call and put that in a summer tub. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you. Yes. And somebody's saying, hi, Rounded Rob. I missed a question from, look at, just like that, it just all disappears. Kyle says, where did you order your morning geckos? I've been trying to find some. I didn't order them. I was at Repticon. I think it was in New York or right up on the edge of New York, like New Jersey, New York border. And when I was there, the most amazing table that had live moss and all this stuff was all there. And they had some morning geckos, which I've never had before. So I got a pair, and I cannot wait for cloning to start. I cannot wait. And at first when I got them, because they were so tiny, I thought, oh my God, I'll never get to see these. But they grow pretty quick. And oddly enough, my small morning gecko, which isn't small anymore, I found them 2 enclosures over. And I'm like, how did he possibly get out of the dart frog tank, across one enclosure and into the other? I for the life of me, I could see him like chilling out near the light, but he actually got into another enclosure. That's just too funny. Amy is behind you. Deb, I think I'm on a time lapse. I think I missed his name. Oh, Amy and Kyle are behind me. It's funny. How are your Leartail swordtails, by the way? They look really good in stock. Yes, some of those look amazing. I think I want to bring them, my breeding pair. I'm not going to bring their babies and stuff. I'm going to bring the breeding pair outside into a small tub to see if I can get some fry. Because they come out, they have fry that are true. Like they're just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They're like a blood red, high fin, Leartail, red eyes, just gorgeous. When I first got them, I thought I was just going to have a nice red orange tank. I didn't think too much of it, but the more I've been observing them, I really, really like how they look. I really like how they look. Hi, Donnie. This is a crazed attached animal in your yard. Actually, she can be. She can be absolutely crazy. You should see it. If there's a squirrel in our yard, she changes from a beautiful American bulldog to an attack dog in seconds flat. That is so funny. Gotta go. Lumpy dog is saying good night. Good night, Lumpy. Down the wormhole. Thank you. Hi, Dee. How are you doing? I missed your live stream this morning. I had my grandbaby all weekend. Let me tell you, having a 4-year-old and trying to get yard work done did not work. But you know what made it very helpful? I filled up that garbage pick pond I was telling you about with water and told her it was her swimming pool. You play in that for now while I did all my other yard work. It was great. Because I think there's a reason why you should be in your 20s and 30s, even early 40s when you're having kids. Because I'm going to be 60 years old, and running after a 4-year-old is exhausting. Now, I moved all these rocks myself, and that wasn't as exhausting as a 4-year-old, let me tell you. Oh, Dee, how are you? And how is my brother? Is that her husband, the pipe maker? I love watching you smoke that pipe. You seem to enjoy it so much. It makes me wish I could keep koi. Yeah. Yeah, I love my koi, but I think my pond is at its bioload limit because there's so many. But on a good note, I have a friend, Jack, who has some physical limitations. And last year I went and helped him clean out his pond for the first time in years. And he said he is interested in having his pond again. So I cannot wait to go over there, clean out his pond, get a little waterfall going. I'm even going to bring him some of my goldfish because I think my bio load is pretty full. 1 or 2 of my koi are really starting to get big. And I feel real lucky so far because like between the river and the canal, and I see heron in both spots, but I don't see them going over my yard yet. And I think they know we're here because how can you not? There's a waterfall. There's 4 waterfalls in my yard. So that's a cool new look, doing a live stream from the pond. I really enjoy this. I don't know if the sound is good, but I really like having my pond in the background. And what I do is I'm hardwired into I bought a 100-foot cable, HDMI cable, to hardwire, so I'm not leaving this up to Wi-Fi. So I ran it all through my house. Some people who are walking through my house now are probably tripping on it. And then I plugged my laptop. I'm on my laptop. And that's how I'm doing, because I really wanted to do Sunday by the pond. So I am by the pond, and it's Sunday. I'm still struggling with some of this live stream stuff. I started watching Susan's OBS training that she had put together because I'm really trying to get it. And I noticed my camera, it's I was going to take it off and show you, but it doesn't work that way. It's a webcam, 920, I think, or 930. I got it used on Amazon. It works fine, but every once in a while, the quality doesn't look that good. So I thought, why can't I use my camera? I love this camera. I got it for Christmas. It's a Canon M50. Let me see if you see it. It's attached to the thing, so I can't take it off right now. But it's a Canon M50. I absolutely love it. But what I found out from doing research is it's going to cost me like hundreds of dollars to be able to use my camera live streaming. So first you have to get this little like plug-in thing that plugs in. Then you have, and that was like $100 some. Then there's another $100 some for the software, like to use my camera for live streaming. I'm just baffled. I just thought I would be able to plug my camera in and use it. But apparently you have to be pretty good setup with it in order to do that. Let's see here. Watch out for that bullfrog. See, that small fish will go missing. Yeah, he's in the big pond with the big fish, so I think he's okay. And to my knowledge, I could be wrong, but the frog that's in here isn't going to go to any of my other ponds, right? He kind of like stays at his own pond. I could have just made that up. But somebody told me if your tadpole develops into the frog in this pond, that's where he's going to stay. Otherwise, I got to watch out for my fish. Rhubarb cake from my garden. Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing. Oh, Aquamate. Hey, Aquamate. Thank you, Dee. Wow, that rhubarb. No, rhubarb, that sounds good. I've seen koi down here in ponds, but I've never seen them at the shops. Oh, really? That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh, my Johnny Bag of Donuts gave me 3 roses. Thank you, honey. And thank you for helping dig that hole. That was awesome. I don't know how to use my phone for live streams. If you remember, Donnie, it was you, me, and Elizabeth, and we're all sideways at at Aquatic Experience. I was trying really hard. I don't know. And then I don't know. But people watched us because I think just because we were having such a good time. Are we going to another fish convention? Dev, if you want to come to a fish convention, absolutely. I think Devin and I went to, what was the saltwater one? What was the name of that, Dev? It's at the same place as the Aquatic Experience, but it was a lot more corals. I'll think of it. I can't think of it right now. They go where the food goes. Oh, well then they can be pond jumping. Bullfrogs are opportunistic eaters. If it's in their mouth, there we go. And if the phone makes you sideways, be sure to start the stream in landscape and that portrait isn't locked on. Reefapalooza. That's it, Fish Tank. Thank you. Thank you, Reefapalooza. So I think I did. I think I had asked Jimmy after, Jimmy Gimbal? After we were done going live, because it was our first time live. And he said something like that because I started it in that way when I was, because you have to read it and plug things in. That's how it was locked in place. I think that was the only live stream I had done, and then I stopped doing live streams. And then I started with this using my laptop. I'm like, I understand the laptop is big enough for me to see. I don't. And then they stopped letting people use their phones to upload, and so you had 1,000 subscribers. So maybe I'll try it with my phone, but if I'm doing it on my phone, then I'm definitely locked into Wi-Fi. So I don't know if I could do it out here by the pond, because my Wi-Fi is as far away from here in my house as possible. Like it's kitty corner on the other side of the house. So I don't know how, but I will try it. I want to try different things, and I want to learn how to do the OBS. I think that's what it's called. Because right now I just go right to, live event, Google Hangout. That's the only way I know how. So until I learn something else, what I know, but maybe I'll practice. Last time I practiced, oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. Last time I practiced, I thought I was testing and it was live, and it almost through the whole thing, playing around and stuff, goofing around. I realized I was in Google Hangout and couldn't see any chats. And then when I went over to YouTube, they all were like, yeah, you're live, huh? There you go. So that is funny. Is that a new bridge? No. I worked all weekend. So exciting. I took a wire brush to my old bridge and scrubbed the whole thing down, getting rid of all the old paint or stain or algae and all that stuff. And then I bought some stain at Home Depot. Little thing stain, I figured it'd be enough. And I came home and then did another hour or so of scrubbing, and John calls me and says, you know, I have a tool for that. There's like an attachment he could put on his drill. It's got like a wire brush. It's too late. I already did all the elbow grease work on it. So then I put the stain on it. I ran out. I went back to the exact same Home Depot, and they're like, we don't sell this. I'm looking at the guy that sold it to me. I'm like, dude, you're the one that gave it to me. He says, we don't have this. I'm like, how did I buy it here 2 days ago? He says, well, maybe somebody bought it online and brought it back in. And it was sitting on their oops shelf. So I had to buy something totally different more than halfway through, knowing that it wasn't going to match. I'm like, serious? So I did the second half, and then I kind of gave a light overview on the first half. And there it is. It feels like a brand new bridge. Like, I love it. I love it. I just wish I had the energy to do my whole deck, because I think that came out great, and it was just stained. I didn't have to put anything on top of it. It was like waterproofing all mixed in. I think they said it was food safe, fish safe, fish safe. So yes, thank you for noticing my bridge. And I don't know if you know the story behind the bridge. I love to say it because it's so cool. As it was a garbage pick. It was a garbage pick from one of my daughter's friends, not a friend of mine. And they were tearing down a playground. And she wanted to know if I wanted the bridge. I was like, oh, absolutely, I want the bridge. And they brought it here. You know, it was pretty beat up. And it was a bridge definitely made for children, small people. And my hips didn't quite fit through, and I didn't care. I would shimmy sideways if I had to for the bridge for a pond. And Kyle actually took the railings, cut them halfway down right below my hips, and put a railing on top. That was perfect. I could walk on it. Like, that is awesome. That is awesome. So one man's trash is another man's treasure, let me tell you. And I got a lot of treasures like that. So no, it's not new, but I worked on it all weekend, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I was scratching my head thinking something's different. Thanks, sweetie. Ah, yes. That was my bridge. It's not different. And it was sitting in my yard, and it destroyed all the grass while it was sitting here. And I couldn't get any farther with the actual rock, because I actually needed the bridge in place to build around it. And on this side, it was just like a pyramid. So I have added a whole lot more rock, tried to smooth it out, added small pebbles in between to try to make it look a little more natural, even though it really doesn't look natural yet. I'm working on it. I figure I've got a lifetime work on it, at least this whole season to work on it. So yeah, thank you though for noticing. It does look new. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate that. I could do a test run with your phone with Wi-Fi. I think that would be a good idea. I think it would be a good idea to see, and then upload it, and then I can go back and watch it, as long as I do it private. Because the last time I did it wasn't private, and I was just felt so silly. But at least in my head, I wanted to make sure that I talked as if it wasn't private. So I didn't say anything or do anything totally mortifying, because I'm a firm believer, once it's out there on the internet, it's there forever. You can't take it back. But, and yeah, it was a test and it really was live. But I think I need to test some more things. And there's just so many things I want to know, so many things I want to do. And instead of rushing through it, every week I'm just trying one more thing. Every week I'm just trying something different. What did you do a test run, Aqua? Was it on your phone or was it on a laptop? Or are you able to use an actual camera? Because I think I want to try my phone. Because you should see what I have to do to get the laptop outside here. But I just absolutely enjoy sitting by the pond. And it seems to relax me a lot more to going live out here than inside. Oh my gosh, the anxiety I go through is crazy. Darn, Funk, I thought I missed your live 2 nights in a row. Aquafunk, did you get Chewy's follow-up email? Oh my gosh. I can't even get over this. So I was so nervous about going live. But when I sit here and get to read these comments and connect with everybody, I feel I love it. I absolutely love it. Because even when I go to the conventions, I don't get to see D. I don't get to talk to people that are in Canada or on the other side of the country. So I'm really starting to love these Sunday nights by the pond. Now, there might be a Sunday night when I'm camping. If I'm camping, I'm going to try their Wi-Fi and just see. If it doesn't work, it'll be a quick little live stream that might last, 10 minutes if it doesn't work. Or if I'm at John's house, I'll probably sit in front of our saltwater tank and go live. So it's nice for me to try different things and test. And the best part about it is you guys aren't judgy. I don't have to worry about that. And that makes it so much easier. So much easier. My daughter's looking at me from my bedroom window. Just like deer, the meat is very lean. Most stomach not accustomed. Holly, are you talking about kangaroo meat? Yeah, that's interesting. So this is how small, and I live in a bubble. And until I experience, it's just mind blowing that people obviously eat kangaroo. Like I have over there in that red cabinet. Can you see him? It's a blue-tongued skink, Sapphire. She lives in there. She's my pet. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's about this big already. And when I think it was the first time I showed her on YouTube, Thirsty's like, wow, I had them running through my backyard all the time. I'm like, what? And then one kind of got damaged or hurt from a predator or something. He took it in, fixed it, and let it go because he lives out there. Like, that is so cool. That is so cool that even different spots in the United States have different, local animals. I grew up upstate Pennsylvania. We had black bear, brown bear in the woods. I mean, you couldn't play in the woods. You can go to the wood lines, but don't go into the woods because of all the bear, copperheads, rattlers. We had a pond in the backyard with a snapping turtle that had to have been at least 100 years old, no lie. It was so large that I can remember my dad, because it got into our garden, getting it into a wheelbarrow with a hoe and the snapping turtle to snap the end of that hoe off. Oh my gosh, I had nightmares about that turtle. I can't even tell you, where I'd be running and not going anywhere and that turtle would be slowly creeping up on me. So it's kind of amazing now that I'm absolutely in love with turtles, because that was one of my biggest fears. Who knew? Well, look at this. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun. And I can't even believe that an hour's almost here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Scott and Liz, King and Queen Ticklins is on in 6 minutes. I'm going to have my laptop so I can watch both. No, I am going to be watching Scott and Liz also. I am not missing any of them. I find them so fascinating, so much fun. And if you guys haven't seen, Liz just did her own video and she's starting her own YouTube channel. I love her style. I love how she talks. I love the fish that she keeps, her personality, everything about her. She's just so adorable. If you haven't checked her out, check out her own channel. But yes, we are all going to jump over and go check out the King and Queen Cichlids live stream. And next week, I'm going to be more confident. I'm going to be able to watch Funky's live stream because I won't have to be having an anxiety attack setting up everything here. Hey, Big D. Hey, Big D. What's up? Yep, King and Queen. We're all going to head over to King and Queens right now. So, guys, I am so happy you were able to join me. You don't have any idea how amazing this feels to connect with people online Sunday nights. I love it. I love it. Thank you for being there for me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Don't forget to head over to Scott at King and Queen Cyclic. See, there's no do-over in live. I can't even edit that out. Let me see if I can do that again. Don't forget to head over to Scott and Liz at King and Queen Cichlids live stream right now. You can't make this up.